I usually wear like long earrings, like, and I like the music that my earrings make. So I like that. Like, it's just a little sensory feeling for me.
Nice. I like that. So can you feel how one arm is heavier than the other? Do these, do some of these, just play around with it. Um, so on page 72, distracting with wise mind accepts. So write down what you did during the week and write down a number to indicate how effective the skill was in helping you tolerate the distress. Okay. So with a show of hands, how many people did the homework last week? Okay. So like it's a waste of time. Like if you're gonna show up, then we might as well, if this is a problem, then give me feedback and say, hey, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do the meditation like of John Kabat-Zinn and let the week go an extra 2 weeks rather than, doing an assignment. But what happens with these assignments, like the diary card, or like I'm gonna look at Linehan's book because she has something better than the diary card, but you're still, you're reinforcing what we're talking about, but you're also reinforcing making your life better. Like, like we're reinforcing it when we write down what it is that we did and how we use the skill. And when we don't do it, what about doing it or looking at this like quickly, like right after class, and then it'll be easier. Oh, that was Nadia that went off. And then that it'll be easier for you to just think, oh, yeah, this skill. So it's what activities you did, what the contributions, the comparisons, emotions. It's not that hard. I have to write everybody that was here because our system is down today. So. Just give me feedback because, we haven't done homework for a while. Everybody hasn't done homework for a while, and I'm going to talk about it maybe next week too. Because everybody's like busy. It's not like people have working, people have got kids, people, it's not like you're like, oh, I'm just not going to do this to piss Liz off or some stupid thing. Of course, you're busy. You're really busy. So I want to know, like, how can I support you? How can I make it easier? Maybe we could do the homework during our one-to-ones, and that maybe might be easier. And Veronica, we can always make an appointment if you want. So 73 is self-soothing. It's another handout. And then 74 is another handout. And then 75, which I think we should do that too. I get it also because like something about these handouts, it's not so easy either, but you could redo them your own way, or just make it work for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, even if you just do a couple of them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Remember that one skill or not the skill, the chart where it was like use the skill and then it's like, this is the situation, this is how, I think it was like, it said like observe, participate, and then you have to say the skill that you used, and then how it like, do we have to do that and the diary card, and like basically every week we like add on like what we did the last week, and we have to do all of those things? because I think that might be overwhelming a little bit. I know the
Yeah.
diary is like important, but I think if we have to, like,
Nobody's doing the diary card. I want to see if Marsha Linehan's book handout equals the diary card. I think it does, and it's really easy
Mhm.
also. So no, you don't have to build up on all that. No.
Oh, because yeah, I was doing like everything that we did the last week added on, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of getting a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the best thing you could do is write down the skills that you learned, and then my person's not here yet, but write down the skills that you learned and just use them. You know, that's the most important thing.
Okay.
That's even more important than the homework. I mean, if somebody doesn't do the homework but they have that example, that's good.
Mhm.
I've been finding that as I just like scroll incoherently in my journal when I do, I try to like include a DBT or like think about it there and stuff, even if it doesn't translate to the homework per se.
Right. Like if I go down the street and I smell some flowers and I think about class, that's good. You know, that's good. So John Cabot's in for 45 minutes, and then I'll send an email, but it's like it's 4 or 5 pages. I think also what happens is, like, you know, you're sitting down, you're in distress, and you're just upset, and you're just sitting there upset, and you forget that there's like 10 things that you could do to feel better. Because if we're not using these skills or we're not reading them or whatever, okay, Sherry.
All right.
We're ending anyway, you know. So I mean, that's why it's important to look at the list of things and to just be like, oh, you know what, I like this, or I should do